All right, welcome back, everybody. We've got a very special episode for you today. So we are processing a slab of tenderloin, and we're removing all the gristle and all the fat from the tenderloin steak. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to make a organic beef tallow from the trimmings that my brother is extracting. All right, enjoy. So as a continuation of our homemade beef tallow series, here are the trimmings that was taken off from the steak yesterday. And I have maybe a pound of trimmings here. And what we're going to do next is, you're supposed to cut it down into smaller sizes so it will dissolve more easily. But we're just going to go ahead and throw it in the pot with water. And we're just gonna simmer it and kind of cook it for a long time. So the purpose of this step is to take the fat cells that's kind of bonded together, and through heat and water to break it apart and emulsify it and turn it into like make it less homogeneous. So it's almost as if we're making like a beef stew, just with like the fats and trimmings. In addition, we like to put in like a pinch of salt, so that way it'll help with the whole disassembly process. Alright, so we'll let it sit and simmer for a couple hours. Alright, project update. I left the flame cooking too high and ended up cooking the stuff instead of rendering the fat. So I added more water, and I'm gonna put the flame back on low simmer, so that way we could have a more successful go at it. It's a periodic check of our homemade tallow process. So this has been simmering for about 2 hours, and this is after the first initial mess up where we kind of burnt it because I left it on the stove on a high setting and I forgot about it. About 3 hours in, this is what the tallow rendering process is looking like. Just go in and let the water vapor kind of evaporate and cook off, and we'll be left with pure, unadulterated fat. Alright, so we're at our like 4 hour mark, and we didn't have enough kind of a oil base to start out, so this is probably as close as we're going to get as far as rendering the fat that was in the trimmings. And what we're doing now is we're removing all the solids, all the meat and gristle, and we're going to make another dish with it. So the idea of this is so nothing goes to waste, or as little as possible goes to waste. You know, as you can see, like, this is good clean calories that would be super valuable in like a survival situation. But I mean, you know, we're living in the city, so we don't have that problem. But it's always good to, you know, waste not, want not, right? All right. Now that we've got most of the solids kind of scraped away, let's go ahead and fill it up with some more water and continue cooking. We're going to crank up the heat and really drive this water off. All right, more to come. All right, it's about that time. So since we didn't have enough grease to kind of harvest, we're going to go in and transfer it to a smaller container, so that way we can let the fat congeal and let the water settle at the bottom. So now we just let it cool, and we'll come and collect in a couple hours. Alright, the homemade tallow experiment. I fiddled with this a little last night and broke the fat, but this is what it looks like. So this is what our tallow looks like after we drain the water, but it's still very wet. So we're gonna simmer it once more and drive the moisture off, so it could be stored for long term. Now, of course, it doesn't look as nice as the store-bought brand, but you know, close enough. All right, if you're into making stuff at home, I hope this video helps you. Good luck. All right, reheating the oil, and when you hear that crackling, it means there's moisture in the oil. That's what causes that popping noise. So we're gonna give it a couple of minutes and then pour it out into a container, glass container.